Well, missing Chula Vista mom Maya Millete told a friend that her husband Larry might hurt their 3 kids just to get her back for leaving him.
Well, that revelation was among those found in the DA's request to deny Larry's bail. And our Phil Blauer is here now with what else came out of that court filing, Phil.
Kathleen and Andrew, the document provides insight into the couple's failing marriage in the time before Maya vanished 9 months ago. Tonight, Larry remains held without bail in a downtown San Diego jail medical ward on suspicion of killing his wife, which he completely denies. The 21-page filing shows that Maya Millete had grave concerns that her husband Larry would do whatever he could to prevent her from divorcing him. Deputy District Attorney Christy Bowles wrote that a friend told police that in December 2020, Maya made the statement, "I don't think he would hurt me, but I think he would hurt the kids." On another occasion, the district attorney's office says Maya warned of Larry's capacity for anger in a text message, writing, "Larry does have a scary temper. Nothing the people outside of the family have seen." Maya had also told a friend that one time in the past, Larry had choked her until she passed out. Prosecutors also wrote that Maya had strategized how she might serve Larry with divorce papers because she was concerned about his reaction. They said she considered going somewhere and then having Larry served, and even made a contingency plan to stay at a friend's vacant condo, but she did not want to leave her children. She didn't want the kids to be with the defendant when he found out she was seeking a divorce. Maya had already set up an appointment with a divorce lawyer and had asked her sister for $10,000 to help pay for the attorney. The DA's office also claims Larry had used the children to keep tabs on their mother, saying at least on one occasion the defendant used one of his children's cell phones to track May's location. Larry has also lost his jail phone privileges after racking up at least 9 hours in calls with his kids, despite being ordered by a judge to not contact them. Investigators also say before Maya's disappearance, Larry researched poisons, hired spellcasters to harm or control his wife, and was obsessed with keeping a man who May had an affair with away from her. In other court filings and several text exchanges with Fox 5 over the past few months, Larry and his attorney have denied any wrongdoing. They've accused police, media outlets, and Maya's family of treating him unfairly. Once again, he formally has pleaded not guilty to murder and a weapons-related charge earlier this month. Andrew?
All right, Phil Blauer with the latest developments in that story tonight. Phil, thank you.